Hi, I'm Kendra from Redgate. SQL Change Automation is a powerful tool that enables your developers and database administrators to write changes with a migrations-first approach to database development. Now, your team may already be authoring changes with SQL Change Automation in Microsoft Visual Studio. Now Redgate has an extension for SQL Change Automation's development tools for SQL Server Management Studio. And this is great news for teams that consist of both developers and DBAs, because your developers may want to continue working in Visual Studio, and that's fantastic. But if you have DBAs who prefer to work in SQL Server Management Studio, now they can open that project and collaborate on the exact same project from the tool of their choice. If your entire team prefers to work in Management Studio, you can create the project in the new Management Studio extension. You get to choose the tool you want to work in to author these changes. In both Microsoft Visual Studio and in SQL Server Management Studio, SQL Change Automation saves you time. It inspects your database and looks for what changes have you recently made to your development database and automatically generates the code for you when you tell it to create migration scripts. The awesome thing about migration scripts is you get to save time when creating the code, but you also have the power to control the code in the migration scripts. Maybe I want to format this with SQL prompt for my team. I can reformat the code to apply my coding standards, but maybe I want to tweak the code to execute in a certain way specific to my environment. I can customize this code. You may have seen there's a little warning here that I have made an error. Validation is a really important part of development, and SQL Change Automation has a verification feature, which I can run before I ever check this code in, before I ever share it with anyone, and it says, you've got some incorrect syntax here. It's near the word online, and further, I can see what script it's in and what line number it's in. So I can say, I see that I've made an error here. This is one of those little places where I do need an equal sign. So now I can go back and validate that, yes, my syntax is correct. My code is all compiling, even though I've customized it before I share it with my team. In addition to authoring components, SQL Change Automation also has powerful tools to enable continuous integration and continuous deployment for your database changes. Those tools continue to exist as both PowerShell commandlets, giving you flexibility to use them wherever you want, as well as in built-in extensions, graphical plugins for common orchestrator tools, such as Octopus Deploy, Azure DevOps, TeamCity, Jenkins, and more. Try out SQL Change Automation today to give your team the ability to skip the manual work when writing database code, but still get fine-tuned control over the statements and the ability to create successful continuous integration and continuous deployment for your database changes.